Nerdvengers, what is up? Happy Tuesday to you. Don't worry, I'm on my way. I'll be to the tower soon. This little baby, this little baby, we call this the Nerd Mobile. Nerdmobile. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This little baby, getting this thing revved up and ready to go, this little vehicle is coming to After Dark this week. Al and Lavis are going to be riding around in the Nerdmobile. I'm pretty excited. It's pretty cool, man. You know, I've been adjusting it. Yeah, they're gonna love it. But anyway, let's talk about the show. Let's talk about the show today. So, you know, look, I'll just be real. There's not a ton of DC news to talk about. Look, I want to talk about this Henry Cavill situation. I want to talk about that and J.J. Abrams. You know what I mean? Could it work? Could it happen? We're going to go to the Reddit, DC, and look at all the little buzz of what people are talking about, etc., etc. But believe it or not, there's still some more Marvel stuff I want to talk about today. There's potentially some Star Wars stuff I want to talk about today as well. Should be a really good show, man. Should be really good. I'm going to pull into the garage in just a second here, and then we'll get it started. We'll get it started. Meet me in there. Whew! Man. That thing can boogie. I'll tell you that. That thing can boogie. Hey guys! It's catching in third gear just a little bit. Yeah. You take care of that before Thursday night? Awesome. Cool. All right, what's up, Nerdvengers? Happy to be with you here on this Tuesday. I'm excited to talk some DC, and to be quite honest with you, it kind of smells down here, so meet me in the studio. What's up, Nerdvengers? How we doing today? Switch it up. Switch up the eye gear. Ah, yes, that's much better. Now, before we get into all of the craziness, we just want to say good morning. Let's shout them out. Let's see who's in the building. Who's in the building? Bashti's the first in the building today. Josh is here. Matt Neeson. Kendall Davis, Tim Turner, Will Bowman, equals MC Squid, David Fuller, Whiskey Steve, Park Outdoors, Jeffers is here, Gray is in the building, Lucas Tex Venger, Darth Clean, Mr. D's, Peter Farrett, Tim, Dandrix, Will Morgan, Bill M, Trev, Kendall, Whiskey Steve, Andrew Gates, that guy Brandon, Fanjaxer, Star Wars Santa, David Fuller, Trinity's here, Jacob's Quest is here, and so many more. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing well. We're having a good day so far. Josh, we're gonna get into politics, right? Talk about the Supreme Court, Nami. We can all get along. Nah, man, fuck all that. Fuck all that. It's my stance on that. Thanks, but no thanks, Jacob's Quest. I appreciate the trolling like effort, but nah, we good. We Gucci over here. Show notes! Show notes! Ladies and gentlemen, show notes. And actually, I've got some kind of cool stuff that I wanted to talk to you all about, actually. So, here, let's pull that back. Pull that back a little bit. Okay. Here's what I've decided. I've made a decision. First of all, y'all should know Thursday night after dark. That's got to be on your radar. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lavis and Al, they're taking the Nerdmobile out. They're going to show you a good time on the town. They're going to get into the drama to the T and just to everything else that's going on in the nerdy world. So you're definitely not going to want to miss After Dark this Thursday. But I have made a decision. This Friday, there will be no watch party. But why? But why? Because instead, on this channel, we're going to be streaming Star Wars Squadrons, okay? And I want to stream Star Wars Squadrons, and we're definitely going to try to rotate you guys in. I know a lot of you want to play with the Nerdvengers. We're going to make a Nerdvengers clan. We're going to do all the things, okay? And I think we'll go ahead and start, for now, tentatively, that Friday night stream will start at 7 p.m., just like the watch parties normally start, okay? Now, here's the other side of this that's kind of cool, okay? And it also might change things a little bit as far as how many people we can get in and rotate in and all of that. But Star Wars Theory is going to join us in that stream. And so I assume, we didn't hash out all the details, but I assume he's going to be streaming on his channel. And we're going to be streaming over here. And so it'll be like me and Theory and 3 others on the squad, and we're gonna try. I'm gonna do it as best I can to rotate people in to play with us, but to be honest with you, that might have to wait. Like, we might have to do that on like Monday or maybe Tuesday or something with all of you guys, because I just assume there'll be a lot of people that want to play with me, and more so that want to play with Theory, and all of that. So yeah, we'll be doing that Friday night. So that's going to be really fun, dude. I am pretty dang excited for that game. And so when that thing drops at midnight on Thursday, I'll play a little bit of it. We'll do the morning stream. We'll knock out a video, and then we'll get set up, and I'm going to practice a lot. And then Friday night, we will be getting into some Star Wars Squadrons. So, we'll organize that on the Discord, but we should be back to regular watch parties next week. Okay? So that's what's up with that. So that's your show notes, guys. You got to be ready. Thursday night for After Dark. Friday night for the gaming stream. Saturday at noon, we do the Nerdvengers behind the scenes, members only stream. And then Sunday afternoon, you got your Nerdvenger Prime business tier stream. Okay? So that's what we got going on. All right? Now, before we get into the theater and sort of check out the current buzz out there online, I wanted to talk a little bit briefly about this Henry Cavill situation, okay? And when it comes to Henry Cavill and Superman, it's kind of a confusing situation. And, we had talked a couple of days ago, or maybe it was I think it was last week, actually. We talked a little bit about the story that had come out about how Henry Cavill had signed a new contract. Okay, so let's just put this out there on Front Street. Let's talk about what this actually means. So this came out from the Cultured Nerd. Okay, and by the way, please smash a like on this vid if you would be so kind. Smash a little like. So anyway, story comes out from the Cultured Nerd that Henry Cavill has signed on a new contract. It's like 3 big movies and then some other stuff. Okay. Now, remember, Collider and Steve Frosty Weintraub ran a story. I think it was the following day, honestly. They ran a story talking about how that's not true, and that Cavill said he's shooting no additional photography for the Snyder Cut. Okay. Now, if you're really chilling with us in these streams, that we went in and we took a look at that, and I don't know about all that. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like what the Collider article was really saying was, hey, man, when I interviewed this guy, before this news came out, he denied it. And that's not the same thing as him coming out and saying that it's not true. Okay? We also know, more or less, that there's been a big kind of behind-the-scenes battle with Henry Cavill and with Warner Brothers. Henry Cavill wants to be Superman. Make no mistake about that. Henry Cavill wants to be Superman. But he finds himself, as far as from what I can gather, in a very unique and interesting situation because he's actually not as much on Team Zack Snyder as you would think. Okay? And so we've talked about this before, but again, if you have questions about this, this is the time, this is the setting to get into these sort of things. Okay? So, oh, thanks, brother. Thank you, Adam. Henry Cavill was not on Team Zack Snyder. Henry Cavill is a big-time sweaty, but he seems to prefer the Boy Scout version of the Man of Steel. He wants that version of Superman. He wants to be that version of Superman, which in some ways is different than Zack's vision. I think Zack is interested in getting to a version of the Boy Scout, right? They're interested in getting, or he's interested in getting to a version of that. But it's not the same thing as Clark Kent, Kal-El, the Boy Scout, the Silver Age Superman that we're all used to. Okay? That's what Cavill wants. Cavill wants that. Now, interestingly, according to some reports out there, Cavill was a little bit more interested and good with Joss Whedon coming in for the Snyder Cut than the other actors. Okay? So this is kind of an interesting thing, the way this all went down. And so Henry was like, oh, yeah, Joss Whedon, no, for sure. Oh, man, yeah, this version of Superman, oh, yeah, I'm totally on that. That's what I'm talking about. But at the same time, what's interesting about that is it doesn't seem like he actually has a home because Warner Brothers really don't like him like that. Like, apparently the word is that Cavill really wants more money. Cavill feels that his brand is really strong. He feels as though he deserves that kind of money, et cetera, right? And I don't know. Like, I can't make like an actual judgment on that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know if that's true or not. But I can pretty much see in the tea leaves that it is at least true that Cavill and Warner Brothers have a conflict. Okay? Because Cavill didn't show up in the Shazam cameo. Remember? And they wanted him to show up in the Shazam cameo. They wanted him in that movie badly. And they wanted originally Cavill to pop up in several movies, much like Nick Fury did in the early parts of the MCU. And so in some ways, when I look at Henry Cavill and I think about his situation as Superman with Warner Brothers, it almost feels like he's a guy without a home. And what I mean is, he's not Team Snyder. You know what I mean? Like, he's just not. Like, he never really was big-time Team Snyder, right? And he's not Team Warner Brothers or Team Jeff Johns or Team, whatever. That. He's not on that side either. Okay? So the guy kind of finds himself in a weird spot. And I think in some ways, when Henry showed up for Zack's announcement of the Snyder Cut, you know what I mean? Like, when he showed up for that announcement, to me, that read like a pretty clear flag in the ground of like, hey, man, this is my team now. And I find that really interesting because Zack's vision for Cal and Henry's vision for Cal, I think, are different. And there was this really interesting question that Cavill asked Snyder. He asked him in this live stream about the AI for Cal's father. And he was sort of like asking him, like, is he alive? Like, Does he love his son? That kind of stuff. And it was a really interesting question. But like when I looked at that question, the way it was asked, and just the way I saw kind of hints of maybe the disagreement between Cavill and Snyder in a sense. Because the way Zach answered it, I thought was really interesting. And it's very Snyder version of that, where he was basically like, no, this thing does not love Cal. It can't. It's not real. But it's like a love letter that Cal's father sent to him. And so there's love there, but the thing does not actually love Cal, right? And so, man, really interesting to see what is going on with Henry Cavill. But here's the other side of this, and we're going to get into the JJ stuff as well. We're going to get into the JJ stuff and talk about that with regards to this situation. But for now, I just think it's really interesting that Cavill has sort of navigated himself there. And, Warner Brothers isn't necessarily all about him. He's fighting with them. He's got conflict with Zach, and then he's playing nice with Zach, and, all of this, right? And so enter Mr. J.J. Abrams. Everybody's favorite director that comes in and saves franchises. Am I right? You know what I mean? So, J.J. Abrams signs a massive deal with Warner Media. I know, I was joking, guys. Relax. JJ signs a massive deal with Warner Brothers. And the official reports and what's out there officially, and we'll get into the theater and we'll talk about it, we'll look at it and all that. But the official reports and everything are that JJ is going to be developing a Justice League Dark series and possibly spin-offs for HBO Max. Okay? That tends to be where we think Bad Robot is essentially at least going to start with their DC content. Okay? But J.J. Abrams loves Superman. J.J. Abrams, I believe he wrote, and Trev, you can help me out on this. He wrote a Superman movie that he was trying to get produced, I think in the late 90s, or maybe it was in the early 2000s. Fly Boys. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, or something like that. Yeah, something like that, right? Early 2000s. All right, right on. So, yeah, so that's a thing, okay? And so some people were thinking when JJ signed to Warner Brothers, despite all the news talking about Justice League Dark, etc., a lot of people were like, okay, but, this guy clearly loves Superman. And to be honest with you, J.J. Abrams' brand feels like a great fit for Superman. Now, beyond that, I think a lot of us here, and I think a lot of us, peeps, we think, well, J.J. Abrams ain't really all that. You know what I mean? That's kind of our thing is yeah, J.J., it's all good, but ain't really all that, right? So, I know that Warner Brothers, at least some people at Warner Brothers, are highly interested in getting J.J. Abrams to do big movies. And they kind of want, I've even heard people say that they want him to take over and, be Kevin Feige-ish. Which, by the way, he ain't no Kevin Feige. And I think J.J. is a good producer, a good director. Not so much a great writer, actually. But he's good at what he does, but he's not prolific in the sense that Kevin Feige is. 100%. Kevin Feige is, in my opinion, Kevin Feige is the greatest producer of all time. And he may go on to be considered a great, depending on what he does next, I'm sure he'll crush it. You know what I mean? So, JJ is no Kevin Feige. But from the studio perspective, I think we could easily see, guys. You know what I mean? I feel like we could easily see why the studio would think that's a great fit and why they would want JJ to be doing his thing. Right? And so then the question becomes, if JJ does want to do a Superman movie, and Henry Cavill wants to do a Superman movie, can they work that out? So I guess what I'm going to open the question up to you guys with, and just kind of get into it and dig into it from here, and then we'll go to the theater and we'll look at some cool shit. Do you guys think a J.J. Abrams Henry Cavill Superman could work? And would you like to see it? Just let me know in the chat. I'm kind of interested in what everybody's thinking about this. So I definitely want to know what y'all think about this, and then we'll get into it from there. JJ is better than Zach, says Blue Velvet. Interesting. JJ gon' fuck it up, says Ghost Space Records. It could. If JJ isn't directing it, then yeah, interesting. JJ is better than Zach, says Mike. TFA is only somewhat good because of Kasdan. Yeah. It could work if there's a mystery box involved, says Nikki. Yeah. Congrats on 9K subs. Hey, thanks, Owen. Appreciate that. UBD says, nah, he gonna fuck it up. He has good ideas, but as a director, it can work depending on if both of them are ass. Both of them are ass, says UBD. I'm good if JJ doesn't write it. Right. Yes, need a great writer, though. Hopefully he likes Superman more than he does Spider-Man. His Spider-Man sucks. Oh, shit, Tran. I haven't even read that. Yeah, if he isn't the main writer, yeah, he can do the first one. Zach made Superman and Batman corny. Bad writing by Whedon. Yeah, no, I get you there. He can produce that. Visually a good balance between Snyder and Whedon. Yeah, that's the thing, right? So, okay. Didn't his kid write that Spider-Man? I think they co-wrote it, yeah. But it's probably mostly his kid, yeah. JJ didn't ruin sequels. Johnson did. He did all right considering. I'm down with JJ doing Superman as long as he has a passion for it. Says old Henry Lee. Old Henry Lee. Yeah. Okay, so let me give you my thoughts on this, and I totally appreciate you chiming in. That's really good shit. So let me kind of explain where I'm at with it. And I actually said this before. I think I've said this before, like on a podcast or some shit. But like, if they could get the egos out of the way, which by and large is just a big human problem in general, but mainly for this example. Okay. If they could get the egos out of the way and we could get that sort of the warmth and the sort of more good feeling side of JJ, because I think JJ as a director can bring that kind of stuff out. I mean, he's done some really like good heartfelt moments in movies. I think he can do that. I think he can really strike that tone very nicely. Okay. And this is what I would want in an ideal situation. Yo, what's up, Vito? Yo, everybody's coming in late today. Everybody's tired, I think. It's all good. This is my ideal situation for this. This is what I would want to see. If JJ was like, okay, this is where we want to take it, and this is what I want to do with the character in a film. And then Zach could be like, okay, gotcha, understood. So here's how I'm going to take my version of Cavill and bring him a little bit closer to that version you want to play with, right? And so like the Snyder Cut, and then whatever comes out of the Snyder Cut, because I truly believe they will continue it, that sequence of things should share, or rather set up, the version of Superman that JJ wants to work with. Okay? Because if they can't figure it out, if they can't actually put all the egos aside and figure out how to make it work organically, then I don't want J.J. Abrams to touch Cavill Superman. Because one of the things I couldn't stand about the Justice League is that Joss They didn't care, dude. They didn't care about organically growing this character. They just snapped and turned Cal into the Boy Scout in that film, like, real quick. And it felt so out of place. It felt so whack. It was very, I don't know, man. I wasn't into it, you know? So if they can actually figure that out and get it sorted, I'd be all for it, dude. I would 100% be all for it. But if they can't, I think they should do a different Superman. And so now I want to open up this question to you guys. How would you guys feel about a different Superman? Because in a sense here, with the multiverse and what they're setting up, if Cavill wants to just play in Zack's stuff, I think they could figure that out. If JJ wants an entirely new Superman, I think they can figure that out. You know what I mean? So would you guys be good with a completely different Superman in the JJ stuff? What would you think? What would you think? What do you think? Huh? What do you think? What do you think? I've already fell in love with Cavill as Superman. I don't know if I can handle that heartbreak. Yeah. No, I hear you. JJ is great at getting those Spielberg-esque happy feels. Yeah, for sure. Imagine JJ's version of Smallville. He could need someone like a Bruce Timm to help with the writing process. Yeah, that dude, totally Jacob's Quest. That's like a perfect kind of thing. Godfather's super chat was perfect. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Snyder's Superman ruined Cavill's Superman. Scratch that and restart it with a new Superman. Interesting, Mike. Okay, so I'm getting a sense, and this is what's interesting about DC. There's a lot of division even within the own fan base. You know what I mean? About what version and all that. Look, I love Cavill's Superman. I think Cavill's Superman is dope. But I also understand people not liking it, and I understand people not liking Zack's take. Laser eyes and you know, Steven Seagal and motherfuckers. Yeah, I get it. You know, I get it. I think announcing JJ's involvement with DC kind of ruins all the hype DC has been building. So I would say this, Ghost Space. I would say for people like us, you're probably right. But for the normies, nah, man. Dude, look, let's talk about Rise of Skywalker. Normies love Rise of Skywalker. Normies love that film. It's a really well-paced movie from the perspective of let's hide all the flaws with a relentless pace. You know what I mean? Like, let's hide the flaws with a relentless pace of adventure. So I think for people like us, it's possible you're right. JJ over there, we're like, not feeling it. But normies, bruh, normies are on JJ's shit, man. Normies love that guy, which is why the studios love that guy. You understand? You get what I'm saying? You feel me, dog? So, yeah, what do you think? It's such a JJ film. It really is. It really is. It's always the same 2 or 3 people who don't like Snyder's Superman. You guys are in the minority. I don't know. It's hard to say if they're in the minority or not. I know a lot of people that don't like that Superman. And some of my favorite like DC comic book fans don't like it. Question for you, Den of Nerds. Who is better, Zack or JJ? It really depends on what you're looking for. For me personally, I am more of a Zack guy. I like Zack's work a lot more. So yeah, that's my thing. Is I'm more of a Zack person. Plus, I love slow burn. You know what I mean? Like, I like slow burn stories, and Zack is really good with slow burn. So, All-Star Superman is fire and would be a lot for the normies. Yeah, dude, All-Star Superman is incredible. I think the normies are onto something. Paying all the extra attention to who's directing and the crew, etc., takes away from the enjoyment of the movie at times. Yeah, I think that's fair. I would counter with the reality is you spend way more time talking about a movie or watching videos about a movie or watching podcasts about a movie, you spend way more time engaging with that activity than you actually do watching the movie. And so in a sense, more of your enjoyment and more of the pleasure in your everyday life from these movies happens, well, I mean, frankly, it happens over here. You know what I mean? Like, that's how that is. So while I do see the point that, like, hey, knowing too much or being too in it can take away from the enjoyment, so can a fat, loud motherfucker sitting behind you. You know what I mean? So, like, that ain't no kind of argument. No offense, Lavis. I love Cavill as Superman. I just want to see The Rock and Cavill go at it in a Man of Steel sequel that takes place after Justice League with Brainiac as the main villain. Woo! And Supergirl introduced. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, that would be dope, dude. Look, I would love to see Cavill and Black Adam just punching the shit out of each other. Superpowered shit. Like, come on, man. That would be awesome. So I'm kind of rooting for Cavill to be like the guy. You know what I mean? I want him to be the guy. Our Superman. I'd spend more time... wait, what? I'd spend more time on here than with my girlfriend if I had one. Maybe that's the problem. Hey, look, no comment, Drew's Reviews. I don't know if I can help you there, bro. JJ builds mystery very well. Gets himself into trouble. He needs someone to help him out of it. Yeah, that's for sure, dude. Black Adam magic would whoop him. I agree. I agree with that. I punched the last fat sound motherfucking throat. Wait, what? I don't know. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I got you. Yeah. All right, let's get into the theater. Ladies and gentlemen. Come on in to the Den of Nerds Theater. Ah! Look, I know it's DC Tuesday, but we got to talk a little bit about this Marvel stuff that went down, dude. No, that's not much better. Let me try to size this up for you. Hang on. Actually, hang on. I think I got this. I think I know what to do. So if I... Oh, what? No, it should be good. The hell? Okay, so this is a video I wanted to react to with you guys because this is the stunt people for Shang-Chi. Okay? Yeah. And I watched like a couple minutes of it and I was like, yo, this shit's fire. I want to react to this with the Nerd Vengers. And so that's what we're going to do, okay? So give me 1 second here. And I know it's a DC Tuesday. DC fans are going to be so mad because we're talking about Marvel and all that. But I don't care. How about that? Okay. Everybody buckled in? Everybody got their popcorn? Everybody ready? By the way, we'll watch this. We'll look a little bit in the Reddit. We'll see what's going on. And then we will get into Q&A, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Oh, Henry Lee. Josh, did you see the helicopter picture for Shang-Chi? I did not, but I'm down to search for it after this, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us check out this crazy video of Shang-Chi stunt cast practicing moves for the movie. And I was already excited, but I think this is... I watched like 2 seconds of this, and I was like, damn. So let's just check it out together for the first time. Here we go. Reacting. Bada boom. I wonder what this music is. Are we going to get dinged for this? All right, I'm turning the music off. Okay. Okay, got some moves. Okay. Yeah, this... What? Okay. Dude, what? What? Okay. Damn. Wow. Okay. Getting some air. Damn, dude. Look at this shit. This is ridiculous. Whoa, whoa. Bam. Bam. Bam, bam. I can't wait to be seeing that. I mean, like, this is what we're going to see. We're going to literally see this in Shang-Chi, dude. This is ridiculous. Like, that's a lot of spins. All right, let's see. Wait, what? What? What was that? Are we going to get some, like, Eddie Gordo and Tekken, stuff in Shang-Chi? That's kind of cool. And just right into the kick. That's pretty wild. Boom. Oh! Oh! Bam! What? What was that, dude? That was wild. Yo. That's awesome, dude. Yo, okay. That is cool, bruh. That is real cool, man. Like, it's almost like Marvel was like, let's get all the best people that can flip around and kick. It's like Kevin Feige. I just see Kevin Feige sitting in a boardroom somewhere and just being like, hey, who are the best people on the planet that can flip around and kick all crazy? You know what I mean? And it's like Feige got all of them. But, like, guys, like, this is what... This is just a little tease of, like, the wildness, the craziness that we're going to see in the Shang-Chi movie. Like, this is dope, dude. Like, what? Watch it just a little bit more. Bam! Bam! Dude, who are these people? Like, this is wild, dude. This is crazy. Bam! Snap. Bam! Kush! Dish. And then, yeah, I see some people saying in the chat, like, imagine, like, fireballs and chi, right? So they're going to have their chi, and they're going to be all, like, powered up and shit, too, right? Auras flying, you know what I mean? Connecting and just massive impacts. Boom! People shot around, like, that kind of stuff. They're probably practicing that kind of stuff. But this is awesome, man. Like, whew! We're in for a treat. We're in for a treat when it comes to the Shang-Chi's. Pretty excited for it. What do you guys think? What do y'all think of that? I think one of the Thunderbolts will be recruited from this movie. I agree. Josh, those are martial artist trickers. A bunch of my students can do the same stuff. It's so awesome. Yeah, man. Fin Fang Foom is only a small part. Perhaps Shang-Chi stops him from fully awakening with the rings. Nah, man, he's going to wake up and Shang-Chi's going to punch him in the face. And it's going to be awesome. All without strings and wires. Yeah, man. Yup. Yup. Pretty wild. Trying so hard not to yell. Yeah, dude. Dude, this is going to be dope, man. It's going to be crazy. Looks so good. It reminds me how bad Iron Fist was. Yeah. Yeah. Fucking way into this. This movie is going to be sick as hell. Dude. Shang-Chi's going to be incredible, man. Shang-Chi's going to be incredible. And I'll check some stuff out in a second here. What's this look like right now? Are we in there? Okay, cool. So I'm going to let's look at some Reddit. Let's check out some Reddit. We'll see what's going on in DC World. We'll check out Marvel World, and then we'll get into strict Q&A, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Okay, so a little 4chan post spread around a few months ago that said Hawkgirl is in it. That's obviously not the case. It's confirmed she was cut from the film, and The Rock himself said she's not going to be a JSA member. This is true, but I don't know what they're getting at here. Are they going to talk about the plot leak or what? Come on! Okay, this is kind of an interesting one. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. What is this on her arm here? What's on her arm? That would be a wound. That would be blood. You know, like Affleck pops his head over here. He's like, "Do you bleed? You will." So a lot of people have been talking about how this is why she gets the armor, because her power is going to leave. By the way, we know the entire plot of Wonder Woman. We've talked about it before. I try to keep it light on spoilers, but yeah, like, so the more that Steve is around, the more she's going to lose her powers. And it's going to get to the point where she can be wounded. Probably cheetah, right? It's probably like a little cheetah scratch there. And that's what gets her to take to put the golden armor on. Okay, so check this out. This is what we were just talking about. J.J. Abrams working on that Justice League Dark stuff. It's real. It's real. You know, here's a little article from Das Hollywood Report. Wait, what? That can't be the right article. It's got to be the wrong link. Yeah, they put the wrong link in there. What an idiot. Guess what? Downvoted. Now you're at 47 karma, motherfucker. All right, let's pull back out. Got a little Suicide Squad thingy going on. Aldous Hodge. People be talking about Aldous Hodge. The Rock confirmed it even before the studio did, which I thought was pretty funny. Okay, so let's look at this, man. Let's look at this. People were talking shit on the Illuminati. And people were talking shit on Illuminati because they said WB eyeing Alexander Skarsgård to play Hawkman. Do you guys know that, like, studios, actors, etc., these kind of people, they have things they desire, and a lot of the time what they desire does not end up happening? And so, I don't know, I haven't watched this video or I haven't checked out the report, but I really get bothered by this attitude from people where they're like, okay, this Illuminati website said that Warner Brothers was eyeing Alexander Skarsgård. Okay, and now we know it's Aldous, and so therefore Illuminati fake news. But that's not what they said. They said that they were eyeing him. They wanted him for it. It just went a different way. And so I just wanted to stop on that because it's like so stupid. Like, people are so, like, you know what it is? Honestly, unfortunately, a lot of simpletons out there, as my man Al Schuler would say. A lot of simpletons. And then I think that's pretty much it when it comes to that. Let's check out what's going on in Marvel Land, man. Finally, probably some stuff over on Marvel Land, huh? Oh, here's another one. Here's another one here. November 27th, release date for WandaVision has been added to the source code today. Now, this is another one that's like, look, I don't want to get all upset. I don't want to be all butthurt. I don't want to do all that. But remember when we were talking about WandaVision and all of you guys were like, it's coming out in December, Josh. It's coming out in December. It's coming out in December. Well, it looks like it'll be coming out November 27th, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be really cool. Be cool to check that out. Not in December, you motherfuckers. Okay, let's keep going. MCU Spidey films. This is interesting. I'll probably do a video on this today. Let's check this out. Wait, what the hell's going on here? What's happening here? What? Where's the Disney Plus thing? Okay, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. What do you see? Open your eyes. What do you see? I see a Spider-Man. Oh, that's not it. I don't know. What's the... Spider-Man on a Disney Plus advertisement. On a Disney Plus advertisement. One of these things is not like the other. What the fuck is going on with Sony and Marvel? Tell us, Feige. Tell us. Olivia Wilde working with you, Spider-Woman. Spider-Man coming over on Disney Plus earlier in the year. People talking about how some of the television shows for Sony are going to end up on Disney Plus. Look, I'm going to say something that most of you already know. Okay? I'm going to say something that most of you already know. You should just you know, when we talk about things here and when we say things, you should probably like listen. We're not always right, but we're a million times better than 99% of the bullshit that's out there. Please just listen up. Here's an interesting thing. We talked about this last night with Theory a little bit. I don't want to do it on Twitter. Let's just do it on Reddit. D23 Expo to skip 2021, move to 2022 ahead of Disney's 100th anniversary. Hey, that's some real nice PR spin, man. That's a beautiful little spin there. We're delaying our convention all the way into 2022, but don't worry, it's going to give you some dope stuff to talk about for the 100th anniversary. 100th anniversary, motherfuckers. Don't you know? 100th anniversary. So no D23 until 2022. How do you guys feel about that? I need to know. I need to know. Tell me all the chat, 'cause I need to know. Mm-hmm. What do you think? What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Mickey's going to be 100. Yeah, he's an old mouse. Why couldn't they do a virtual con format? Well, they could. They could. They just don't think that they'll get positive ROI out of it. Just waiting for my Disney stock to go up. Hey, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. They better have some Star Wars stuff. I agree with you, Jacob's Quest. I'm 100% with you there. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, look, I get it. But what? 2022? Are we just going to take all of next year off as well? Anyway. We talked about this a little bit yesterday. Madam Mask in the Hawkeye show. Seems dope. Don't really have a lot to say about it. Madam Mask is a dope character. Hawkeye show looks to be great. Kate Bishop's a great character. That David Aja, Matt Fraction run was incredible. So, you know, trench coat Draculas, pizza dog, all of it. I want all of it in there. Now, this one's kind of interesting. Oh, you know what? Actually, I might save. I had something really interesting I wanted to kind of speculate about, but I think I might save it for a solo video. Unless one of you guys like somehow asks me this question, and then I'll answer it. But there's no way you probably will. Ty Sheridan on the MCU's Cyclops being played by another actor. I think it's an honor to kind of fill the shoes of something that's great or someone that's great. I don't think I would feel weird. The hell is he talking about, bruh? In a new interview with comicbook.com, Cyclops actor Ty Sheridan discussed the potential future of the character after Sheridan's 2 appearances as Scott Summer in X-Men Apocalypse and X-Men Dark Phoenix, a.k.a. X-Men Trash, X-Men More Trash. I was excited and honored to play Scott Summers. Hey, Cap, Pennsylvania, you hear that? I was excited and honored to play Scott Summers after James Marsden. I always looked up to that guy, and I always thought he was super cool in those movies, and a good guy and a great actor, and I think a lot of people would probably they're a part of the X-Men franchise now, probably feel the same way towards all the actors that played the roles before them. It's just, I think it's an honor to kind of fill the shoes of someone that's great or someone that's great. Wait, what? Anyway, I don't think it would feel weird, you know, as long as I think they The cast is doing the story justice, and they're doing it for X-Men. What? What is he talking about, dude? Seriously, what? What is that? It's still completely up in the air of what Marvels would decide to do, etc., etc. Talking about all that bullshit. Okay, so what do you guys think? So I guess the baseline question is Ty Sheridan as Cyclops. You want him as Cyclops in the MCU? Yes or no? Do we want him as Cyclops in the MCU? Yes or no? Next question. Would Feige ever do this? You let me know. Ooh, I don't want to show you that. That's a video for later today. What do you think, ladies and gentlemen? What do you think? Let's see here. Nope, no, of course not. Recast. Replace Cyclops with Bishop. Bishop's cool. Meh, yes, maybe. Hell no. I don't want to see Cyclops. Nope, never. Nope. Yeah, I think we're all on the same page, bro. Look, I'm sorry, and I do feel, in some ways, I do feel bad for some of these actors and stuff. But I mean, like, do you really feel that bad for these actors? Like, I know people love Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You know, like, I know Godfather's a big Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fan, even though it's not connected to the MCU. It never was. It's non-canonical. It's also kind of a trash show. But I know there are a lot of people that really love that show. And I know there's a lot of people that are like, hey, can we get these characters, like, to be in... there it is, baby. Can we get those characters to be in the MCU? Sorry, but nah. Like, it ain't happening. Like, nah, man. It's not happening. Like, I just don't see Feige doing that. And I see no evidence to suggest that he would do that. I know. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is great. Everybody loves it. Look, it's okay to like bad shows, guys. I'm not going to hold it against you. You're allowed to like a bad show. It's all good. Let's see what else is going on in here. Miss Marvel's got some supporting cast. That's cool. Oh, what is this? Disney Plus recasting Mockingbird? Say it ain't so. Why not Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., though? All right, let's look at this. It's been a month since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. aired its series finale on ABC. Ah, man, I loved the announcement of Agents of S.W.O.R.D. right after that Marvel insider Mikey Sutton talked about. Yeah, I can't wait for that. Both critics and fans have criticized the series for not connecting to the larger MCU. Wait, what? What is that line? Both critics and fans have criticized the series for not connecting to the larger MCU. I'm going to read it 3 more times. Both critics and fans have criticized the show for not connecting to the larger MCU. That's 1. Both critics and fans have criticized the series for not connecting to the larger MCU. That's 2. Both critics and fans have criticized the series for not connecting to the larger MCU. That's 3. All for you, Godfather. Sure, there were references to characters in movies like the Thor the Dark World episode in Season 1, to Jamie Alexander Sif making a few appearances, and Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury showing up. Other than that, around by Season 6 and 7, the show just branched off into new territory. We at Fandom Wire can exclusively reveal that Mockingbird will play a role in the upcoming Disney Plus Hawkeye series. Now, before you celebrate, Adriana Palicki will not be coming back to play the character. Kevin Feige and the company at Marvel Studios are looking to recast the role. While I'm extremely happy to see both Bobby Morse and Clint Barton finally get to interact, it's a bittersweet feeling not seeing Palicki as blah, 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 blah. What do you think of that? What y'all think of that, huh? What y'all think of that shit, huh? What y'all think of that shit, huh? Josh is trolling so hard. I mean, I am a little bit, yeah. It happened a little bit, yeah. Josh, you have bad taste in TV shows, says Owen. Right on, brother. She was supposed to be Wonder Woman, too? I think she's a little more power girl than Wonder Woman, if you know what I'm saying. Insurance premiums are going up. Right on, brother. Josh, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is awesome. It's better than Taylor Lane Coffee. Trying to activate that rage meter. I feel you, brother. I feel it. No, a lot of people like the show. It's all good. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is canon in the way that your stepdad's cousin kid's best friend is related to you. Oh, shit! Shots fired. Shots motherfucking fired. I saw footage of her as Wonder Woman. Please send that to me. I would like to see that. I would like to see the baby. Here's that Shang-Chi John with the... Man. That's just lit, dude. Shit is lit. Let's see here. What else we got? I think that's all we got. For today, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'll get into Q&A. We'll do like 20 minutes of Q&A, and then I'm going to peace on out of here. I'm going to peace on out. So, what's on your mind? What do you want to talk about? What's on your mind, ladies and gentlemen? What are you thinking? What's on your mind? I think fans have accepted it's just another timeline. Yeah, that I hear that a lot. It's just another timeline. That's fine. Did you see Lovecraft Country? I am behind on Lovecraft Country. Michael Fassbender as Thrawn? Yes. The answer is yes. I would love it. Mando content. Yeah, I got a little Mando. I got a couple things in the tank. I think I want a Dunkin' coffee. Yeah, I do like Dunkin' a lot. I see how you done us peacing out just as the party starts. I mean, I'm chilling. What are you talking about? I'm chilling for like 20 minutes. How was the stream last night? It was dope. I love making content with Theory. It's funny, man. We talked a little bit about this after the stream, but like it's a rare thing. It's, you know what, honestly, I feel like, you know how, if you guys don't watch After Dark, look, I talk about After Dark a lot, but I genuinely really like the show, okay? And Lavis and Al have an incredible chemistry. They're very good together, right? And that shit is rare. You know what I mean? Like, it's rare. I remember Quaman's Land and Black and Fist. If you're a DBZ guy from back in the day, their chemistry was great, man. Loved watching those two make content together. Rhyme Styles and Nano, if you watch them, those guys make great content together. And I legitimately feel like Theory and myself are just good together. Like we're just good together. And I look forward to doing a lot of collaborations with him and just continuing to make content together. Like, we genuinely really enjoy streaming together, and that's cool. So, Three Jokers Part 2 is up. Yeah, I saw Trinity giving me shit about it. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. I'll check it out later. The stream was great. Like, you guys have great chemistry. Seems like the start of a beautiful friendship and partnership. Yeah, absolutely, man. And Theory is just a cool dude. Like, from what I've talked to him about just everything that, we just talk about YouTube. We talk about fans. We talk about, like, what's going on behind the scenes and stuff. And, yeah, he's just a good dude, man. My queen! My queen! Yo, how about when I almost got super triggered last night on Theory's stream, though? When motherfuckers were coming in there being like, there's Instagram photographs that disprove the fucking Pedro story. Yo, I almost got hot. But we kept it chill. So how many Batman and Superman can we bury Ray Fisher with? Well, I think we're going to find out, Brian. I think we're going to find out. I think we're going to find out. Yes, Josh, do we still have to send in our videos? I plan on shooting that tonight. Yes, please. You can still send in videos for the coming battle. No spoilers, Nerd Vengers. Don't spoil it. Just make sure you keep wearing dope-ass Star Wars shirts like on that stream looked fly. Thank you. I think Brian Bufka didn't like it, though. I saw Brian commenting earlier being like, what's up with that shirt? Nerd Theory was fire. Yeah, man. It's a great podcast. It's a great little stream thing we have going on. Ray Fisher did one movie and then made every Hollywood exec terrified to hire him. What's the name of your squadron in Squadrons? I got no idea, brother. We're gonna try to figure it out. And get on the Discord, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not, please get on the Discord. And when you get into the Discord, maybe I'll even make a little thing for it. But there should be like a gaming channel on there where we can talk about it. That shirt was awful last night. You see what I mean? The fleet of nerds. I mean, I think we should just call ourselves the Nerdvengers Squad or some shit. You know what I mean? But also, what's the Discord? I bet Ryan is already putting the link into chat, or somebody is, for the Discord. So, Nerd Fleet. So yeah, something like that, right? I'm literally in here 5 secs. Bruh, stay hating. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. Nerd Squadron. Yeah, Nerd Squadron seems cool. Or Den Squadron. I like that. Yeah. How's it going, Josh? It's going well. What's up, Mike? There's the Discord link, everybody. Please join. Simp Squadron. I like that. That's funny, dude. Yeah, join the Discord if you would be so kind, and we'll figure it out together. I think what I'm going to do is that night, I will probably play a little Thursday night at midnight. And then I'll play a little in the afternoon just to kind of get my skills up. I want to get my skills up. And then at 7 p.m. on Friday, we'll start the stream. And again, here's the thing. Like, I want to play with you guys. 100%. And we will play with a lot of you guys. Like, we're going to make a clan. You know, I'll see you guys pop up. So even if I'm off stream and I'm playing and you guys are playing, I'll hop on with you guys and play. Like, I got no problem with that. But I think that, like, here's what I don't know. I don't know exactly how this will go. But I think if on Friday, you know, it'd be like me and Theory in a squad. We've only got 3 other seats, and then everybody's like, I want to play with Josh and Theory. But at the same time, if we're streaming, I really need to be just communicating with Theory, unfortunately. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if this stuff makes sense to you guys or not. But streaming and trying to be entertaining while you're gaming is actually a skill. You know, most people don't realize this. It's actually a skill. And, like, I want to provide great content on Friday while also trying to play with you guys. But if I had to choose, it's content. Like, it has to be. Just because it's, like, Theory and we're streaming together and we're, like, bringing the communities together and all that, right? But, like, you know, on a different day, you know, it'll be way more focused on community. So I hope that makes sense. Nerd Squadron sounds dope. I'm playing on PC. Right on, Callus. Yo, I got to get Callus on the show. We got to get Callus on the morning stream talking some Star Wars. I see why people don't smoke and do it. Yeah, for sure, Danny. Like, I mean, I'm sure you could eventually if you were really good at it. I'm sure you could get inebriated, drink a little, smoke a little, and you'd be all right. But like for me, like I need to be sharp. Like I just feel like I need to have my wits about me. You know what I mean? No, you can definitely smoke and play. It's just I don't think I can smoke and stream. Okay, Bryant. Bryant says, yo, Josh, saw your vid with Theory last night. The Force FX Saber y'all were discussing is based on the Ahsoka Hot Toys, not Rosario Dawson. Okay, so what's the likeness for the Hot Toy? Where does that likeness come from? Would love to do a Gumbo Squadrons and a Nerd Squadrons joint. Yeah. First time playing with the new emojis. Right on, Mike. Right on, man. Right on, brother. Pretty sure it's not based on anyone's likeness. Yeah, what's that? What's your pretty sure based upon? So we could go with Gray Squadron. No comment. Good morning, Josh. What are the odds that Nicolas Cage will be Superman in the Flash movie? Pretty high, brother. Pretty high. Pretty high percentage chance there. I think Cage wants it. I think I'll want it. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, did my new email work for you, Josh? I mean, I'll have to look into that later, brother. Can't look at it right now. Thank you, Owen. Appreciate that. Oh, yeah, and by the way, if y'all could subscribe to the channel. I know I'm so shitty at this. There's something Theory was telling me. Like, I'm just bad at, like, asking people to subscribe. But, like, if you guys could subscribe to the channel if you're not yet, that would be dope. It would really help us out. Any thoughts on The Boys spinoff, Josh? Yeah. Will I win a PS4? I'll give you a PS3 and a PlayStation 2. And you put them together and you got a PS5. How about that? When do you think Henry Cavill will have a bigger role or cameo? Oh, sorry. Josh, do you think that Henry Cavill will have a big role or cameo in Black Adam? I really hope so. I really hope so for sure. 10K by the end of the year? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Do they ever confirm hostage support? Yeah, they did confirm hostage support. What is hostage anyways? Because what am I missing something? What is the hostage support? Because they did confirm that it is supported for consoles, but I don't know what that is actually. 20K by the end of there? That'd be dope. That'd be really nice. David S. Goyer is developing a scripted podcast, Batman Unburied, exclusively for Spotify. It will release in 2021. The podcast will feature Batman's more nightmarish villains. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. That's pretty cool, man. I said I'm pretty sure the likeness isn't based off anyone because the Ahsoka Hot Toy figure looks nothing like the Force FX. Wait, what? Because the Ahsoka Hot Toy figure looks nothing like the Force. Well, then how are they based on each other? Say what? I think I'm getting mixed messages here. Get Kevin Conroy on the voice for Batman and I'm all in. Ooh, that would be pretty nice. That'd be real nice. Yo, take it easy, Lucas. Appreciate you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, the flight stick? Yeah, they did say that that's supported, yeah. I got my flight stick. I got my joystick. Here, give me 1 second. I'll show you. Give me 1 second. Look at this thing. Man. So cool. Different buttons. Got a throttle setting on the back here. You know what I mean? And I have a ultra wide monitor. So like literally how much are those? Like $70. 70, maybe 80 or something. Nice, bro. So on my ultra wide monitor, like I don't know if you guys realize just how fucking pumped I am for this game, dude. Like I've got an ultra wide monitor, okay? So so ultra wide monitor with the joystick like that. Woo! Yo, that shit's gonna be hot. Like I just can't wait, dude. I just can't wait to play. Oh man. Oh man. Maybe Ahsoka switches. We'll go back to her blue sabers. That is probably what the blue Ahsoka lightsabers mean. Yeah, I'm kind of confused about that whole situation. Josh, you're going up against a squad and you hear it's Grace on the other team. What do? Go for blood. Go for blood. Any interest in the Dune movie? Hell yeah. I'm very... Oh, hands on throttle and stick right on. I am very pumped for the Dune movie. I think Dune looks incredible. But I'll say this. Dune looks incredible. But as I watched that trailer, the only thing I could think of was this movie's going to lose so much money. That's all I could think of in my head. I thought the trailer was dope, but I couldn't help it, man. I'm just like, this movie's gonna lose so much money. That shit ain't pandy proof. I'll tell you that. That shit ain't pandy proof. Pretty likely Ahsoka has new sabers, considering she lost her white lightsabers by the time Sabine sees her at the end of Rebels. She has a staff instead. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see that. I just know what I've been told, right? So, like, I've been told it's blue. And I was just kind of trying to, like, figure that out in my head. And I also got told that the blue saber was intentionally done because of Clone Wars. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So, you know, in my head, I'm just trying to make it make sense canonically, right? Did you see about Avatar 2 and 3 is done? Or rather, 2 is done and 3 is about 95%? Hell yeah, dude. Hey, look, I'm one of those Avatar lovers. And I know there's a lot of people out there that don't get it. They're like, what? Avatar? Why does everybody love Avatar so much? Dude, I love Avatar. I love that movie. Love, love, love it. And so I'm very excited for more. Give me more, give me more, give me more. What's up, Javish Gaming? What's up? Why are we boycotting Black Widow? We're not. Who said we're boycotting Black Widow? Who said that? We're not boycotting Black Widow. What are you talking about? Who said that? My name is Javish. Gotcha. I remember when Avatar 2 had a 2014 release date. Oh my god, wow. That was pre-pandy, huh? I wonder if Avatar 2 will change the game again. Well, I think it's possible. From what I've seen with that underwater tech, it's like Cameron wants to do what he did with Avatar, but in an underwater setting. And so that seems really cool. You know what I mean? So. When people say we, my automatic response is, "Who the fuck is we?" Yeah, I feel you there too. That's something I do as well. Great chat with Theory. Any plans on making that a regular thing? Yeah, I think it's going to be a regular thing. We're trying to figure out how and what we want to do with the show. Like if when Mark comes back, because we assume that Mark is going to come back to Rule of Two, and so we're trying to figure out what do we do with Nerd Theory. You know, what do we do with all that? So I think Nerd Theory will survive. We might put it on my channel. We might put it on this channel. We might put it on a different day on Theory's channel. So either way, we'll get it popping. Second Street Marvel, your mod told us the boys caught Black Widow, which is weird if you ask me. Well, here's the thing about Trinity: you cannot take anything he says seriously. He's a boomer, goofball, fun-loving guy that you should definitely not take seriously. Oh, shit. CGM, I'm sorry I missed your super chat. I don't know when this came in, but I'll read it right now. It says, not to be that guy, but sometimes comic book nerds don't understand the words adaptation. Random thought, I know. Yeah, no, look, I feel you, but I think the other way to say that is like comic fans are pretty attached to weird things. But it is a visual medium. You know what I mean? So. No more Mark. Hey, look, I love Mark. I wouldn't be on Theory's channel. I would have never linked up with this dude if it weren't for Mark Fernandez. Mark Fernandez is the homie. I love Mark Fernandez. I will always speak positively about Mark Fernandez. So he's my guy. So the moment he wants to come back and do Rule of Two, I will not be standing in the way of that. But I'm super grateful to have linked up with Theory, and I think Nerd Theory is a great show, and I think we're going to continue doing that. You know what I mean? Take care, Tim. Appreciate you. Yeah, excited for your squadrons and your Friday stream? Hell yeah, Zach. It's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be pretty cool. Love Theory and his channel. I just never participate in the live chats because it can be a dumpster fire sometimes. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, the thing about that is like, look, and I think that like this is another thing that look, it's hard. This is a hard one to explain. This is a hard one to explain. But more people need to just not be afraid of like backlash or weirdos or bullshit. You know what I mean? Like you just can't you can't be afraid of that shit. So like last night, right? Like we talked about all sorts of things, you know? We talk about Raylo, we talk about Rebels. And here's the thing. I know that most of the people on Theory's channel don't like Rebels and they like the Clone Wars. Well, guess what? If you think I'm going to change how I feel, or more importantly, how I talk about how I feel because of a bunch of people on the internet that feel differently than me, nope. That ain't me. That ain't me. I don't give a fuck. For sure. So I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. I'm going to be real. And I'm just not worried anymore. I'm not scared of, like, these fucking people in chat that want to say whatever they want to say. Like, I really don't care, dude. I really don't. Let's see here. Nerd Theory is fuego for sure. I will say, though, it feels a little less interactive. Like, even the super chats aren't really read till the end. Yeah. Well, okay, so here's... You and Mark should do a stream? I'd love to do a stream with Mark. Mark's a busy guy. Literally, Theory's chat the whole time. Where is Mark? Is he all right? Is he okay? And trust me, Mark's doing just fine. But yeah, so Dandrix, just to speak on that for a second... I think in the future, and as Theory and I get a little bit more comfortable with each other, I may kind of suggest some things just to sort of make the show a little bit more interactive. Because here's the thing. I think, honestly, Theory and I could potentially make it like literally one of the biggest Star Wars shows, one of the best Star Wars shows that's on the internet. But right now, we're kind of just getting on the mic and talking about shit together, which is fine. And it's awesome. And I'm grateful. But I think... we could take the production to the next level. And if we did, man, we could do some magic stuff together. But Theory and I are already talking about a bunch of other stuff anyways. So there's like other stuff that we could do together. You know what I mean? So it's all good. Yeah, I get you. Can we get Theory on the Nerd Card Showdown? Oh, yes. There's plenty of possibilities with that. Marvel Studios is planning to recast Mockingbird for the Hawkeye TV coming to Disney+. So I guess that means no... Yeah, we talked about that, Jenna, a little bit earlier in the show. You must not have been here, but yeah, we talked about that. I think you guys could do it. Take it to the next level. Do it. Yeah. But we're just having fun right now, you know what I mean? He openly says he's not that into Rebels. Yeah, for sure. I talked to him about it. You had a rough day, Mike? Well, I hope you're doing all right, brother. Hope you're doing all right. Did the Bendu die? No, dude. No. Bendu don't die like that, nah. Would you guest in Fat Man Beyond with Kevin Smith and Mark Bernardin? Absolutely. I think both of those guys are brilliant. I would love to. You know what's funny too is like this is such a weird thing, but like I think I'm kind of like good at talking to people. It's like a weird like skill, but like I legitimately think I'm pretty good at just talking to people, especially in the context of like of content in a podcast, right? So I think I'm like kind of good at that. Like not to like brag too much, but I think that's like a skill I've got. So I literally am starting to feel like I just need to talk to more motherfuckers. Like I just need to be on more podcasts or more streams and just talk to people. You know what I mean? Because like I just do a decent job at it. You know. How good are you? How good are you at talking to girls? I'm horrible at it. Girls, especially if they're pretty, I get like really nervous. I got like, you know, my feet might like kind of get pigeon toed. You know, I kind of look down more, and you know, I'm like, so. Theory generally doesn't touch speculation, rumors, leaks, and stuff. That's why it's great having you in there, enlightening him to the shit in the pipeline. For sure. I'm actually pretty grateful about that, yeah. I think you'd be great on John Roca, Jay Washington, and Nerd Soul's podcast. I'd be into that. Jay Washington, John Roca, and Nerd Soul seem pretty cool. Nice. New to your channel, so I'm guessing you covered it, but what did you think of the end of S.H.I.E.L.D.? How would you feel about them bringing characters into other projects, Agents of S.W.O.R.D. maybe? So here's the thing, Nick. That shit ain't happening. I don't like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm not the right guy to ask that question. So sorry to poop all over that, but nah. Josh, why don't you just start a cult so we can move to some campground in the forest? Maybe in a couple years. Josh, do you think that we'll see Maria Hill in the Nick Fury show? That'd be great. That would be great. Black Panther star Chadwick Boseman gave some of his 21 Bridges pay to co-star Sienna Miller. Yeah, I saw that. I mean, just what do you want me to say? An exemplary human being. An exemplary human being. Our entire species is better because that man lived the life that he lived. You know what I mean? So rest in power. That's why you're our guy, Josh. Totally feeling each other out, and that's what's most important. Nerd Theory is going to be tight. Yeah, for sure, man. Faux show. All right, guys, probably going to get out of here. I can take maybe like one, maybe two more questions or something else you want to talk about, but we're going to bounce, okay? Going to bounce out pretty soon here. You're still alive? Indeed. Better late than never. Yeah. I would definitely recommend checking out the replay of this one, dude. Especially at the beginning. Got some cool stuff going on. Do you give relationship advice? New show idea, The Den of Love. I gave some relationship advice last week, I think. See you, Nikki. Yeah, let's roll. Let's roll out. Autobots, roll out. All right, Nerd Vengers. Thank you guys so much, okay? Appreciate the love. We'll be back at it tomorrow, as always, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look for a video on the main channel later today, maybe a couple of them, okay? And, yeah, as I always say, I hope you guys are having an awesome and a nerdy day, and I'll see you in the next video.